and welcome to this video. My name is Nicole and we are gonna move a bit into our shoulders and the upper body, which is perfect to do first thing in the morning or as a lunch break thing or after work, to just find a better posture and to open up the shoulders and the chest. So let's get started. Find your cross-legged seat, so just bringing one shin in front of the other, hands onto the knees. Inhale, rolling the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale all the way down the spine. Closing down the eyes to just settle in here for a moment. And then keeping the eyes still closed, bringing the right ear towards the right shoulder. Maybe extending the left hand long to the side as if you're searching for something on the floor next to you. Feeling the stretch in the left side of the neck. And then drop your chin to your chest and roll the head all the way over to the left. So left ear over the left shoulder. Maybe again finding that extension through the right arm, the right fingertips. Feeling into the right side of your neck, and then bring the hand back onto the knee and start to find some neck circles. So dropping the chin to the chest and rolling the head back, finding the full range of motion of the neck, and then reversing the direction, so rotating the opposite way, feeling layers of tension here. And then come back to center and place your hands onto the shoulders, starting with some shoulder rolls, drawing the elbows together in front of the chest and then all the way up and back. And into the opposite direction as well, so rotating the other way. And then roll over your knees. Bring the palms down into the mat, finding your tabletop position with the knees underneath the hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, find your cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, chin to the chest. Inhale to drop the belly, lifting the gaze. And exhale to round, navel in. One more inhale to drop the belly. And then stay there, stay in your cow pose and start to walk the hands towards the front of the mat and bringing either the forehead down or chin and chest for puppy's pose, heart melting pose. And the hips stay either exactly above the knees or they're shifted a little bit further forward. But make sure that your hips are not back at the heels. And this is one of the absolute best poses to improve our posture, because we're able to access the upper spine, which is quite hard to target, and we stretch into the shoulders, the upper arms, the neck. So we're gonna stay here for one more full breath, finding your inhale in and full exhale out. And from here start to lower onto the chest, so just sliding forward onto the belly. Bringing the feet as wide as the mat and the fingertips underneath the shoulders. Inhale, start to press into your hands and lift the chest up, lift the head up. Exhale to roll all the way back down into the mat. Inhale to coil up the spine, lift the head. Exhale to roll down, head lowers last. Last one, inhale to lift up, open the chest, roll the head back. And exhale, lowering all the way down, hands underneath the shoulders, and then pressing back to our tabletop. With the next inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle, so threading the right arm underneath the left. Bringing the right ear down into the mat and walking the left hand towards the right corner of the mat. Or you can also bring the hand behind the spine, searching for the inner right thigh for a bind. So choosing one of these two options and choosing the one that is maybe a little less intuitive, so where you maybe find a bit more of a stretch. Breathing into the right shoulder. And then place the left palm back down into the mat and inhale, reaching the right arm back up for your counter twist. And then bring the right hand behind your spine towards the left hip bone, coming onto the shins and reaching the left arm up and back, finding a rotation in the left shoulder. And reversing the direction, so rotating the opposite way and staying super strong in the core, so nothing else is moving apart from the shoulder. And then lift the left arm up, find length, and start to lean over to the right for a side body stretch. And then from here, place the left hand onto the right ear and start to lean over to the left, finding a stretch in the right side of your neck, tracking the head towards the left shoulder. And inhale back through center, grabbing opposite elbows above the head and leaning over to the right again, side stretch. And inhale back through center, interlacing the hands behind the spine, palms to touch. Open the chest with the inhale. Exhale, sending the hips onto the heels, bringing the crown of the head into the mat, and then starting to lift the hips up and reaching the hands up above the head, stretching into the shoulders and releasing the grip, palms down, coming back to our tabletop. And inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze, cow pose. Exhale, rounding the spine. Again, inhale, drop your belly and walk the hands to the front of the mat. Another round of our puppy's pose, stretching into the upper spine, the neck, the arms. And then start to slide through onto the belly, bringing the feet as wide as the mat, fingertips underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift up and open the chest, head back. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, press into the fingertips, open the chest, and exhale to lower. Last cobra roll, inhale, lifting the chest, and exhale, lowering all the way down. And now we're bringing the arms into a cactus shape, so bending into the elbows, and then coming onto the left fingertips and rolling onto the right hip, stretching into the right shoulder. Maybe you even want to step the left foot behind the right leg into the mat or the floor. And then slowly rolling back onto the stomach, pressing into the palms, back to our tabletop. Inhale, reach the left arm up, and exhale, thread the needle, coming onto the left shoulder and the left ear, and walking the right fingertips towards the left corner of the mat, or finding your bind around the back to the inner left thigh. So again, choosing your option here and breathing into the shoulders. And then placing the right palm back down and inhale, reaching the left arm up and bringing the left hand behind the spine towards the right hip bone, reaching the right arm up and back, finding our shoulder rotations and reversing the direction, so rotating the other way and finding the full range of motion of the right shoulder joint. Inhale, reaching the right arm up and then leaning over to the left, finding our side stretch. Placing the right hand onto the left ear and then drag the head towards the right, stretching into the neck. And then reaching for opposite elbow above the head, and one more time leaning over to the left side. And then releasing the elbows, interlacing the hands behind the spine. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hips towards the heels, crown of the head comes down, and then lifting the hips back up and reaching the palms above the head. And slowly releasing the hands, the palms come down, back to our tabletop. Inhale, dropping the belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, navel in. Again, inhale, drop the belly, arch your spine, stay in your cow, and walk the hands to the front of the mat. Chest comes down, puppy's pose, feeling into the stretch, noticing if you're maybe a little bit more open now. And then start to roll forward, coming onto the stomach. Last time of our cobra rolls. So feet as wide as the mat, and the fingertips come underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lifting the chest up, drop the head back. And exhale to lower down, head lowers last. Inhale, lifting up, open the chest. Exhale to lower. Last one, inhale to lift, head back. Exhale, lowering all the way down and bringing the arms into the cactus shape. Feet together, and then coming onto the right fingertips and rolling onto the left hip. Finding a stretch in the left shoulder, maybe bringing the right foot behind the left leg. And then start to slowly roll back onto the belly, palms underneath the shoulders, and pressing back, sending the hips onto the heels and rolling the shoulders up and back. And we're done with opening the shoulders and the chest. Thank you so much for joining, and make sure to keep doing this routine regularly so that you keep improving your posture. And of course, also make sure to subscribe to my channel so you will always stay up to date with all new videos. I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.